Hello, this station will be about prodromal psychosis. This station is relatively simple because most of psychotic features you will ask the patient about, he will deny presence of any of them because he is just in the phase of prodromal psychosis. I mean, he is feeling there is something important and unusual is happening, but he doesn't have much details about it or explanation why this is going on. There is no comprehensive story of psychosis present with the patient. And for that reason, there is a plenty of time because there is not too much positive findings. You need to put in your mind the importance of assessing someone like this because we all know that the duration of untreated psychosis, if it is too long, this will impact the prognosis of the condition of the patient. So assessing someone who is in prodromal psychosis is very important as soon as possible, just to shorten the period of untreated psychosis, and also starting the episodes of schizophrenia with negative symptoms has worse prognosis. So it's important to assess both positive symptoms of psychosis and negative symptoms. And there is something very important in that station, which is the subjective experience of the patient. This patient didn't come to sit with you because he wants that, but his mother made a pressure on him to come to see you. So he is not interested to see you and he doesn't expect any help from your side and he doesn't need it. So you need to do something at the beginning of the station to encourage him to be open and to talk to you. And the only way to do that is to show interest, curiosity, and to be reactive to what he is telling you. And there is a crucial point at the middle of that stage. After few minutes, maybe 3 or 4 minutes, and because most of questions you will ask the patient, their answers will be no. And all of us, as a human beings, if we are sitting in front of a physician who asking us many questions, and all of them are not related to our condition, we will start to be bothered by continuing directing such questions that are not related to our condition. So at the middle of that station, you will notice that the patient can look to the floor, to the right and to the left like this, while you are talking to him. And he is doing that as a natural response that every one of us can do in similar situation. And the right way at that point, once you notice that he is feeling bored and he is not interested to talk to you, is to stop directing any more questions and to tell him in an empathetic manner, Mr. Mark, it seems to me that my questions are not interesting to you. Is that right? At that point he will tell you, yes doctor, because you are insisting to ask me about things that I don't have. If you can continue, I'm sorry that you are feeling like this, but they are essential questions to my assessment and I have to ask. And I have good news to you that few questions and we will finish. If you don't mind, can you answer them to me? At that point, you will find that he will be forthcoming because you succeeded to pick up his boredom and to handle this in appropriate manner. And according to my experience in CASC exam, that station came to me, and by handling that station like this, it was easy for me to pass it at the end. Usually this patient doesn't have any ideas to harm himself or to harm his workmates or his boss. So it will be a good chance to reflect on that by telling him it's so good to know that. And at the end of that station, you need to do perfect closure. I mean to tell him, thank you for sharing all this important information with me. And at the moment, I can see that you have some concerns about your workmates and your boss. And although you don't have clear explanation why they are doing that, but you are still concerned about them, we will inform you how we are going to help you. And thank you.